Welcome, everyone. It's another live session. Welcome. Now let's go to the chart. You know what we do here. Now let's go to the chart. Let's go to the chart and then see what we have presented to us today. Share screen. Go. Let's go. All right, so this is it. This is what we got. This is what we got. Welcome to the live stream. Now let's see the opportunity that we got. Let's see the opportunity that we got to do. To do. Let's see the opportunity that we got. Okay, so NASDAQ is in a downward situation and it's 9:38. So we wait for 10 o'clock before we can make a decision. Why is all of this? So let's see US30. US30 is doing the same thing. So we wait for 10 o'clock to be able to make a decision. Gold is also doing the same thing. Gold is also, so all these things are setting up, but we just have to wait and see the best time to get in. They are already far gone. They are far gone. So we have to wait. We have to be patient and see what the best time for us to get in would be. All right. We have to wait and see what the best time is. It's kind of all over the place. Yes, it's moving to a sell, but we just started our live stream, so this is a live market. There's nothing I can do here. It's nothing I cannot fake anything, you know. So we wait for a favorable opportunity to get in. That's all. That's all we have to do. We are waiting. So we're gonna wait for 10 o'clock. We're gonna wait for 10 o'clock to see if it's gonna set up in a way that we can get in either for a buy or for a sell. Right? So we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait. Let's go. Hmm. We're waiting for 10 o'clock, the next 19 minutes, so we can make a decision. US NASDAQ is pulling back in, so most likely we might have a situation here where we can get in, maybe. But that does not mean we're still in a sell overall in NASDAQ, in my opinion. So, but let's see how this next 18 minutes shows up. Let's see how much this next session shows up. Let's see how much this session shows up. And see how much this session shows up. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, I have to attend to the door. Okay, let's go. Let's see where we are. All right, so we still have to wait till 10 o'clock to make a decision in any of these pairs. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. We have to wait. We're still waiting. Is this a real pullback or one of those? We'll figure it out. We'll do our best analysis and then we get in. Do our best analysis. But for now, I will just wait. I don't want to jump into a trade. Because remember, we're doing this thing live. So we have to be as careful as possible. You know, 'I have to do other stuff while I'm waiting for this to finish. 10 o'clock. It's pushing back. That's NASDAQ. So, but we shall see how it pans out. We're not getting in now. We're not. No matter what I see, I gotta have to wait for 10 o'clock. I have to wait for 10 o'clock. Absolutely. Sit on your hands, guys. Sit on your hands. Sit on your hands. Let me see what US30 is doing. US30 is still not pulling back as much as NASDAQ is doing. So what is gold doing? Gold is still. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Have you noticed how clean my chart is? We don't have all those indicators out here, man. We don't do that. So we wait for that 10:30. I mean 10 o'clock. Then we make a decision. Okay. Guys, we are waiting for that 10:30, okay? I mean 10 o'clock. Why do I keep saying 10:30? 10 o'clock. Let me check something also. Today, and Friday is always a very, very tricky day to get into the market. So you have to be very careful. So we don't have any specific news on this day. So I'm using Forex Factory. So we don't have any specific news. But at the same time, we have to be careful because it's Friday. So usually this market just goes up and down unnecessarily. Because it's Friday. Looking for who to trap, you know. Excuse me. Mm. 10 o'clock. We're waiting 4 more minutes, 3 more minutes. Yeah. Just keep waiting. All right. So we just keep watching. Gold is definitely pushing down crazy. Definitely pushing down crazy. US NASDAQ is pulling back. US30 is attempting a little pullback, but is not convincing. So this is why we wait and then see a definitive entry condition for us to get in. I mean, it does not mean that after waiting you're gonna win, but at least you did your basic analysis, did your work, and make sure that you're getting the right signal, the correct signal. You know, you don't just jump in. Yes, gold is going down, but you can just jump in. And this candle is already a long, very long candle, so I can't even use this as my, it's too long for me, because even if I get in for a sell anywhere here, this is a long candle for me to like bear the loss of it. If it pulls against me, it's gonna be a long candle before it shows me, before it violates my bias. So this is also definitely taking me out of this game. Definitely it's taking me out of this game. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Taking me out of this game. But we will see what US30 does and NASDAQ. So this might be some time before we can get into the market. We have from now to 12 o'clock to trade. So we have to the next 2 hours to get in and get out if we can. So it's 10 o'clock. So this pullback alone does not show me a buy entry. No, this alone does not show me that. What I can do, is just wait for it and see. I can also get into the smaller time frame to see how it's shaping up, but I want to see how this candle goes for the next half an hour. Yeah, this is what trading is. You gotta have to sit on your hands for the most part. So bear with me. This is just how trading works. Okay? Just bear with me. This is just how trading works. This is just how trading works. This is just how it works. Let's let's not get it twisted. This is how it works. I cannot just jump into a trade because I just want to be in a trade. No, no. Let's see US30. US30. Still, it's still pulling back. So it's giving me conflicting information. I have not seen a definitive setup yet. Your Nasdaq might give me a definitive setup soon. And gold, let me see what gold is doing. Gold is definitely in a sell situation, but I have to wait for a good entry. a good discount for me to get in. This is this this is a whole one candle got that long move. Almost two, that's like almost 2,500, 2,000 pips. We went, or whatever you will call that. I'm seeing almost. That's 1,000. That's 10 points, right? So that's 30 points, almost 30 points. So that's a long candle. I cannot do it. I cannot get into a trade at the moment. At some point, we can go down to the lower time frame to see if we have any any entry that can show up for us, any type of situation that can set up for us to get into a trade. But if not, we just keep doing what we do and wait for that entry candle on a 1 hour. So guys, let's keep watching this. Give me a second. I should be back. Let me just leave it on NASDAQ. For NASDAQ, I'm still biased on the sell for now, even though this pulled back. I have to see a definitive move for me to know that a sell is invalidated. Okay, NASDAQ might be the trade that we're getting because it's giving me some clear cut movements. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, I need to step out for a minute, do other stuff. I'll see you. I'll see you before in the next 5-10 minutes or less. Just keep watching the market. Remember what we're doing. We're sitting on our hands. We're sitting on our hands and we're watching and we're waiting to see a favorable condition for us to get in according to our strategy. I will know when the market sets up for me to get into either a sell or a buy for this session. If we don't see anything, we don't see anything. But if we see something, we get in. Okay? We cannot force the market. We cannot force entry. Thank you. I'll be back in a minute. Keep watching. Keep watching. Okay, if you're still here, then you're probably serious. You are probably serious and more than likely to make it because trading has to be boring. We're just waiting. We're waiting to see how the market shapes up. We cannot force it. We cannot force it. If we find a trade, we find a trade. If we don't find a trade, we do not find a trade. We don't have to trade in a session. We don't have to trade every day. But if we see something, we get in. Okay. Right now, I do not see anything like that is very clear to me. It's not very clear. So I have to like wait. So if you stuck around, if you stuck around, congratulations. You're doing the right things. You're in the right path. If you dropped out because you did not see me in action, putting in trades and doing all of that, then well, good luck to you. Go find somewhere else that you're gonna find that action, because it definitely that action will put you in trouble and you're gonna lose. I'm gonna put this down here. That's for my own knowledge. Yeah, I think gold. I am out of gold because of this long candle. I don't know. It's too long for me to like gauge, except if and 1 hour candles is will take it will take a lot for another signal to show up after this long candle. So I will just focus on US30 and NASDAQ. Let's see what this does. Remember, I said for NASDAQ, we are still in a sell situation, but I'm looking for it to set up for a sell. Right now, it's in a pullback, and we're not gonna get in yet. It's not showing me any signs of sell. It's pulling back, pushing up. So we'll wait for a signal for a sell, and then we can get in. Whatever, whatever that you see here is what is happening in the market right now. There is no fugazis and all of that going on. If you know what I mean, we're not faking nothing here. We win, we win. We lose, we lose. But so far for the week, every day we have made some money. Yesterday was a difficult week. Was a difficult day on gold. So we just got to break even and we ended the session. So yesterday was more like a break even day because it was a little difficult in the position that we was in on gold, but we managed to still get some money out. To get to still break even. Um, Tuesday was a good day. We made about four. We made good money. Wednesday we made good money. Thursday, yesterday we broke even. So today is Friday. We're trying to see what we can do, and we just wait. Trading is not only win-win. I'm preparing you psychologically for this. I'm preparing you psychologically. This you will not get anywhere. I'm telling you, this you're not gonna get anywhere. All this side talk that I'm doing, I'm teaching you, I'm showing you in real life. I should be charging a lot of money for this, but I'm not. You're not gonna get this psychology training, real life, real life without faking it, real life, anywhere for free. So if you like, you be serious with this. If you don't like, take it as another dude on the internet that looks like he don't know what he's doing. Well, that's your business. Because I don't have all those things that your gurus have, or I'm not showing it to you, does not mean that you should not pay attention. You pay attention, you make it, and use your money the way you want. You understand? This is how I am, and this is how I show the people how I do. I don't have to be fancy for you to believe me. So we're still waiting. We're still waiting. Today looks like it's gonna be another win. It's gonna be a very, very long wait because I'm using the 1 hour time frame. I'm using the 1 hour time frame. So before this was set up, definitely will take some time. But that's just what it is. Let me see gold. Gold is still gold is gold is definitely in a selling situation. NASDAQ is also in a selling situation, but this pullback is also making it a little complicated. But I'm still also in a sell bias on NASDAQ, the same as in US30. Even though this kind of pull back a little bit, not convincing, and then this one is pulling back. So we will see how these candles close, and then we might have to go down to lower time frames to like see if we can make a decision. But for now, it looks like it's something we have to wait. It is what it is. If you're hanging on, congratulations. If you dropped out, well, good luck to you. We are not going to get into a trade because we feel like we want to get into a trade. We get into a trade because our signal shows up, because the criteria show up for us to be in a trade. We have a reason to be in a trade. I do not have a reason right now to be in a trade. In a random trade, I don't want to get into a random trade. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Let's see, US30. So this looks like a situation where we have to wait till like 10:30. I mean 11 o'clock. What are we gonna do? What we're gonna do is wait. Whew, guys, this is behind the scene of the royal trading. If you really want to succeed, I hope you are getting it. I'm showing you things that they will not show you on a good day. Remember, as it's boring to you, it's boring to me too. but we have to stick to the plan. We have to stick to the plan. We cannot do other than the plan. We have to stick to the plan, guys. Please understand this, please. Yes, it's boring, but I have to stick to the plan. We gotta be disciplined. I have to see. You know why I'm not checking gold anymore? Because it's just too long. Yeah, I keep saying that. There's a reason why I keep saying that. This too big of a candle. Too big of a candle. Because I cannot follow structure, right? Price action and structure. So if it's one big old candle, then it gives me headache to like really manage that risk properly. So I try to avoid them. Let's go. We're just waiting. Okay. 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 Let's see how that goes. Kind of cold in this place. Oh yeah, it is cold. Today's a little colder. Today's a little colder than yesterday. A little colder. Oh God, this is this is dragging. But we have to wait till 11 to also see how it's looking. You know, so we have to. It's a boring stuff, but it's a professional stuff. Boring but professional. Let's get it. Uh, I'll put myself on mute and then I'll speak when we have something going on, okay? Guys, we're still waiting for 11 o'clock in the next 7, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. I just have to wait because this did not look. The setup is just crazy. But we just wait for the top of the hour in the next 8 minutes, right? And then we can see if we have anything to jump in. Gold. All right, so guys, let's keep waiting. I'm gonna go mute, okay? Okay. Do you guys see what's happening with NASDAQ? So we're right at the edge. So let's see how this is going to play out. It has now broken that over here, these highs. So I want to see how that plays out in this zone. But to me, I'm still in a sell. My bias is still selling this. My bias is still selling this one as well. It has not showed me, yes, this is a rejection, like a bullish candle that went up. Yes, I know that. But according to my strategy, I'm still in a sell situation. It has to invalidate me. So what I will do is if this pushes up somewhere here, I will get into a sell and then wait till 12 o'clock. If it closes above this, then we are invalidated and then I'll stop. And then I'll get out with the loss. So I'm giving you the plan now, what we're gonna do. Only NASDAQ is setting up for me to like do something. US30 is still dangerously, so I cannot really get into a sell anywhere. And I cannot get into a buy. Buy is not my bias at the moment. Gold still is still in a selling situation, bias, but it's not setting up correctly. So let's watch this one and see. I'm gonna go on mute. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. US30. We will get into a trade. It just not setting up yet. We want to get into a trade and knowing that okay, we did the right thing. As you can see, NASDAQ is in a very tricky situation here because this can be considered like a reverse move, but I'm still in a sell bias, right? but at some point I will have to make a decision as well. So what I will do currently, let me see, decision time, right? Because we gotta have to end the stream by 12 o'clock. I'm not staying past that. So we'll get into a buy on NASDAQ. Now we have a discount, right? So I'm getting into a buy on NASDAQ. Then we can take whatever happens from there. Long position. We're getting in here. Yep. Let's go. We're in a trade. NASDAQ, we're in a trade. I got in there because I got a discount in a long bias, right? So let's see how that plays out. So we stay in this one candle alone. We stay in this one candle, and then we see how it plans out. So I put the wrong risk in, so I had to add a little more to fit into my risk money management. But we are in a buy situation here, and we are basically doing 1-to-1 here because we just want to, yeah, it's basically 1-to-1, right? So let's see. We're in a buy on NASDAQ. So guys, nothing in this video is a financial advice. It's all educational. You learn, you take what you take, what you don't like. Nothing here is advising you to do anything. So now we're in a trade. Let's manage our trade. One thing is to get into a trade. Another thing is to manage the trade when you get in. We are here only till 12. only till 12. So we get what we get. It's either we make something for 12 or we lose. It's pushing past beyond our entry point, but it's still hovering around there. So I'm looking at it on my phone. We're watching. We are watching it. Would it go back? Would it push up? Or would it just continue with a sell? But because we have to end the session by 12, I have to get into a buy because I see a discount as well. If you get something, let's analyze this, right? If you get something on, if you go to the market, like a market, regular market, supermarket, the real market depends on the country that you're from, right? So if you get into a market and something that costs you $1,000 on a normal, but you see it going for $500 and it's still the same quality, would you get it? If you get it at 500 and it ends up being having a little rotten, being rotten inside or not so good, you still did not spend 1,000 to get it. So it's a double-edged sword. So you lost 500 instead of losing 1,000 if you had bought it at the initial price. So this is the situation here. I don't. I really didn't want to be in a buy, but I saw a discount, and I know that before this candle forms, our session will be over. So I took the discount on a buy, and then I got into a buy. This is the explanation why we are in a buy. Now let's wait it out and see how it pans out. It might just give us a little loss or a little win. But 12 o'clock, we end in the live session. Bum, bum, bum. 'm looking at it on my phone. Twelve o'clock, we end the session. It's still hovering around the entry point. We're not in profit. We're just in a little loss so far. Let me tell you where the stop loss is. So the stop loss is at 19,446. So you can put it on if you wish, if you're following what we're doing. This is NASDAQ. So 19,446. And your take profit should be 19,644, around there. Okay. So I just put in all my stops. You have to always monitor your risk. Make sure you're on top of it. You cannot just leave the market to wreak havoc on your account. You have to. That's the only thing that you are in control, which is your risk management. How much you want to risk, how much you want to win. So you gotta have to protect that. I cannot say any more on that. I can see S&P 500 showing good discount for a buy. Should we take it? Let's review this together. S&P 500. That's the discount for a buy. It could have been better if I got in here when it got here, but I was not watching this market. So I usually don't watch this market, so it does not matter. So we just stick with the NASDAQ that we are on. NASDAQ US30. I mean, S&P is also an indices, right? It's also an index. So gold, US30, NASDAQ, S&P 500, US 500. Let's see. Let us see. It's still hovering around there. Entry price. Sometimes, like I said to you guys, the New York open sessions, right? Uh, the opening trading opportunities usually happen between, if the days of news, like a red folder news on the USD. Sometimes most of the news start at 8:30 and some of them come at 10. So if it's the days of the news, then you might start to look from 8:30, 9 o'clock. If it's a normal day, from 9:30, between that 9:30 to 11 and 12, all the moves for the initial opening session has happened. You see what I'm saying? So they have happened. So after 11 is always kind of slow down, and 12 o'clock is slowed down. So that's why if I was able to get into a trade as early as maybe 9 o'clock, right? Then by 11, 11:30, 12, I'm out. If I'm not able, like, we will just wait. Depends on if the market was moving very well that day, if there's liquidity in the market on that day, then we might hit our take profit sooner or hit our stop loss sooner, right? But if we're entering, like, we're entering very late because we were not able to, like, get into the trades when they were moving because it did not meet our criteria, and we just got in around 11:20 or so, then it will be so slow. It will be slow. But what can we do? The only thing we can do is just wait till 12 and then we end. So in the next 22 minutes, we should be out of this trade, regardless of where it is. Remember, discipline. Okay, so we're in the green zone. The green zone means that we're above our entry point. As you can see, we're in the green zone. We are above our entry point. Barely, right? We're barely above our entry point. We're just right at it. Let's see what this is doing. Let's see what the zone is doing. I'm gonna. This is just on a side note. This is just me. Let me see. S&P 500. It's giving me a good discount, so I'm just gonna get in there. Not just for me. It's not for anyone else. Bum, bum. The bottom line is that all these trades I'm gonna get out at 12, the next 20 minutes or 19 minutes. So it's worth taking the risk and see where it goes. They are pushing down. It's okay. It's okay. We have an appropriate risk on this trade. If he goes to lose, he goes to lose. If he wins, he wins. Nothing to worry about. As long as you have a good risk management, nothing to worry about. So right now, I am going to on NASDAQ. I'm going to enter a second trade. Remember how I do? Remember, we do this. So we got into a second trade somewhere here on NASDAQ. Right now, we got into a second trade here. So let's see how it goes. Friday is always like that. 12 o'clock we'll end it. I usually enter a maximum of 3 trades in one candle. So I spread my risk across. All right. So just know this. That's just how it works for me. We shall see how this ends. We got another 15 minutes for it to like show us what it wants to do. Another 15 minutes. Come on, NASDAQ, push back into our green zone. It would be a small loss. Because in the next 15 minutes, we should be out of this trade. Win or lose, we're good. Win or lose, I am not complaining. Because we've been in profit Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday was actually our first streaming live stream. So Tuesday, Wednesday was in good profit. Yesterday was break even. So yeah, nothing to worry about. It's all part of the game. It's all part of the game. So in the next 15 minutes, it will be very decisive if he's gonna pull back into our green zone or he's gonna give us that little small loss for the day, and then we'll call it a week. Yeah, yeah. The next, the next, how many minutes is that? The next 13 minutes is very important in this trade that we are in. The next 13 minutes, the next 12 minutes. The SPS is pulling back. That's S&P. It's pulling back a little bit because you went all the way down here. Come on, pull back into our green zone. You can do that. I don't know what it's gonna do, but we got another 12 minutes, 11 minutes, 11, 12 minutes to get out of this trade. So hopefully we can get into a green zone. So it might be another day of break even or small profit that we didn't hit our take profit. Almost pulled into our green zone, but it decided to pull back. We shall see. We shall see. Ten more minutes. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. 10 minutes. Why is this thing always doing that? 10 more minutes. Come on, NASDAQ. Just pull back into our green zone. Pull back into our green zone. The green zone is right here. Pulls back into the green zone. That means that we're in profit. Pull back into our green zone. You got 9 minutes. Looks like I'm giving it ultimatum, right? I'm also looking at it on my phone, so looks like it's gonna be a very delicate ending. I don't know what it's gonna do, but whatever it does, 12 o'clock we're out. Definitely 12 o'clock we are out. Oh, come on, NASDAQ, just pull in into our green zone. Come on, you can do this. You can do it. Yo, remember, hope does not work in trading. Hope does not work in trading. Just execute what you see. Execute just as you see it, just as your strategy says. Please do not hope. I'm still executing and hoping that it goes my way. But it does not mean that if it's not going my way, then I hope that it comes into my way later on. That's how you're going to let your losers keep running. Don't do that. Don't do that. I am prepared to end this thing at 12. And even if I trade beyond 12, I know exactly where it would invalidate me and tell me that this is not a buying situation, you know. So please just learn the skill on execution and psychology. It's pulling into our green zone, pulling into our green zone, pulling into our green zone. We're not getting out until, yeah, we're not gonna run away. Yes, it's pulling into our green zone. Remember, my second position is here, so that means I'm definitely in profit overall, right, on Nasdaq. But we're not we're not trading like that. We just have to follow what our strategy is, our game plan is. If it pulls back again to a loss, it's okay. It's all part of the game. Just it got 6 minutes, 5 minutes. So let's see how it ends. Yeah, it pulls back again into the red zone. So we are back to losing. We were just winning in the last couple seconds. That's just how the fluctuation happens in the market. But do not be moved by every second or every move of the candle. Just know exactly what you want to do and execute that. This is the main reason for showing you this live market, the live situation, so that you know exactly how this works. It tries to go down, but the buyers keep coming in and price back up. So we'll see. We got 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes to get out of this trade. We'll just watch and see what we get. Hopefully, it can even make more strides up. Like just pull up a little more. But if he doesn't, he doesn't. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not in control of what the market wants to do. I'm in control of how I want the market to do what it wants to do. If you know the difference between that, it just means that I can control my loss. Absolutely. You know. How many minutes we got? How many minutes we got? We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. It is slightly in our green zone. Slightly in our green zone. So we will be ending soon. All right, guys. This is a perfect example. This is a perfect example. So far, this is where we are. This is what I have. I have about $100 profit for the day. What is it? About 200. About 200. Remember, I got into the S&P 500 as well. Remember, I said that. But we are closing out all the trades now. I'm closing out all the trades. Let's close them out. Close. Close. Transparency. Close. 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 I'm closing them. Closing them. Just one more left. I don't know. I was wasting time closing them because I wanted to show you guys. But let's see how we ended the day. We ended the day with just 132. With 132. That's okay. Considering how the market was playing out today, considering how it was playing out today, you see, this is it. It's still a little bit in the red zone, but we have all gotten out of this pretty much like a break even. So, what are you learning from this? Trading is a high performance game. You have to be on top of your game day in, day out to get in and out of the market and look to extract some profit. On Tuesday, we made big profit. On Wednesday, we made big profit. But yesterday, it was a little dicey. It was just up and down. It's not like we just broke even. We made a little profit, like $100 or something. And today, we also was in the same situation. But the good thing at the bottom line is that we're not losing. We're not losing our ass in any trade, right? So thank you for being part of this live stream. And I hope you enjoy your weekend. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.